I just got this new bee feeder from Amazon. I wanted to show you what it looked like. Alright, it comes with this piece, these two pieces, and some instructions. Get a close-up of the instructions for you. Now you can do a freeze frame of that. Now these clips, I'm going to break them off. I'm pretty sure they break off. I think I need a GoPro if I'm going to do stuff like this. Something I can strap to my head. Either that or get my assistant in here. Okay, so these clips would be used if I didn't want to use the ladder and the top cap. These clips would go across here to keep the frame from collapsing in on itself. But I plan on using the ladders. I think it's a good idea to use the ladders. Now, looking at the instructions, you're supposed to bend it. And looking at these clips here, there's holes and there's clips. And then you have a lip on this end, no lip on this end. So that means this end would be the top end as it sits in the cap. Having a hard time focusing on that cap. Okay, so that means that this thing folds in such a way that, okay, so it's cramped. I can see now as I'm folding it, it's cramped already. You see there how it's making the shape? So that means that probably this one here folds right about like this. Just go slow. It's plastic and it feels like it's durable. By the way, the dishwasher is running in the background, so I hope that that doesn't cause any difficulty. All right, now I can see from the lip here that I'm folding it the wrong direction. Let's see if I can focus on that. You see how the lip is currently folded to the inside, so I'm going to reverse my folds right quick. So this is the first one of these I've ever seen. But I read in the reviews where some people were complaining about the assembly, and some people didn't get instructions with theirs, some people didn't get ladders with theirs, and so this is just truly me opening it up and jumping in. Now this may be a little bit tricky here. So I've got, as you can see, I've got the shape, but what I've got to do now is I've got to get these clips, I've got to get these clips to go in to those holes. So let's get a good look at the clips and the holes. And I'm going to try for another minute here, but if I can't do it with one hand, then I'll have to pause the recording to get it done and then come back, okay? Just hang with me here. because I kind of want you to see how this works in case you decide to buy one of these. By the way, I'll put a link to this product in the notes below, and if you'll use my link to purchase that, I'd appreciate it. It is an affiliate link with Amazon. Okay, I'm just going to pause the video for a minute and try to complete this part of it with 2 hands. Hang on. So I got it done. It wasn't that hard to do, but it did take 2 hands. The hardest part was this one here in the middle, because my fingers are not long enough, and I was reaching one finger from one hand under here and then using my other hand, because you do have to put pressure from the bottom to push it through that little hole. So you have to kind of push it, force it through the little hole until you snap it in place. So I have one more to do. So remember, the lip goes on the outside, it's perforated, so when you fold it, it should fold on the perfs. Alright, we've got it all folded up there. This is the second one. You know, it comes with 2. So I'm thinking that on this one I want to do this middle piece first. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do it with one hand, so I'm going to pause again. So I tried this knife to help put some pressure up in there, but it didn't work. And this middle one, it just takes a minute. And just stick your finger up in there, and before you connect this one or this one, connect this middle one. And you do have to push these up into the hole, so don't be afraid to push on it. So next, we have the cap here. And just for the sake of having let me do it like this. Let me lay these facing up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to face them up, so that's upside down. And with the cap upside down, I'm going to fit it over. Okay, there's a channel. You see let's see if I can get that where you can see the channel. Do you see the channels on either side of that? And if you look down on here, I see a channel right there. I don't see one on the other side. Similar here, so I've got them both facing the same way. Sorry about all the camera movement, but I'm recording while I'm doing this. Move them a little closer to each other. Get them somewhat lined up here. And now I'm just fitting it over. See there, I fit that one over. I'm going to fit this one over. I'm just getting it lined up and gently pushing. Now I'm going to push them both down. Just pushing them down. Okay, they're pushed down, but they're not flush. They need to be flush. So what do I need to do to get them to go flush? What do we need to do? Do I need to push anything in? Mm-hmm. This is my B apprentice here. B is in letter B. Mm-hmm. His brother is my A apprentice. They are both B, that's B-double-E, apprentices. A and B. All right, back to the work. Okay, so just taking my thumb and giving it a good firm press, got that one corner to go down. That corner just popped down. That corner's trying to go down. And now let's get this corner to go down. Maybe easier to do with it laying down, I don't know. I'm doing it one-handed. You do it with 2 hands, it'll probably go a lot faster. So assembly complete. You see they're now flush. And now notice here we have some channels and some clips. All right, we have the reservoir here. Let's pull this over a little bit. So you can see how that's going to fit down in there. Now I'm not going to snap it on just yet. I'm going to wait till I get out. Well, wait a minute. I think I do want to try snapping it on because I want to make sure that it's going to work right once I have it out there. So there it is. It's complete. And I guess I was thinking the idea was that I would take this cap off to refill it. Uh-oh, can you pick up that clip over there? I was thinking I would take this cap off to fill it and then put the cap back on, but thank you. But I don't know if it's going to be that easy to get the cap off. I'm wondering if I should fill it through these holes. Mm-hmm. If anybody knows or has experience with it, feel free to comment below. But I definitely want to put this into the hive first, then fill it. Whether I decide to try to remove the cap and fill it or fill it through these holes. Either way. And of course the ladders will allow for the bees to climb down